Okay, part 3. We are still working on the eyelid right there. It's not the white of the paper. So I'm really just playing the game of value matching, like looking at this image or that value on that part of the eyelid and trying to match it. Really got to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, is that, the correct value? Am I doing this correctly, or am I drawing from memory? If you look, there's just some subtle little wrinkle lines right there. You have some that are kind of flaring out, and that part of that might be the printer texture, but you can very lightly use just a little bit of hatching here just to kind of get those soft pores that are there. And you can leave that as a undercoat to your shading. We do need to shade away from the upper eyelid. Figure out how to get both of these on here at the same time. So I did darken this line where that crease is, and then we need to fade away from it. I'm going to try and use the side of my pencil. I kind of rubbed it on a scratch sheet there. Go in a circular motion to make it smooth. This creates a slightly different texture, which if it's super obvious, we don't want it, but I feel like the skin is a little textured here. We really need to work our way up to the eyebrow. Okay, so we do have some details on the lashes, but like I always say, save lashes for last. Can really make or break your drawing. The bottom lashes, when you do put them in, make sure your pencil completely for your lashes, but know that they will kind of be placed irregularly. So don't just go in and put in like makeup lashes. Think of this as like small, medium, and short type of hairs. Space them out and be real particular. They grow in like little clumps of, you can start with 3, like long, medium, and short. different lash groups, but we can put in a couple of these now. If I scoot this over, you have to have a sharpened tip of your pencil. With lashes, really less is more. I can tell this person has maybe a little bit of makeup on, and then the direction of the lines are important. Maybe they just went swimming or something. They're a little bit sticky. I don't really have too many eyelashes. I might just stop there. I already kind of feel like some of them look like little cactus spikes. So that clump that's right there is kind of important, and they have 2 more clumps right here. And ideally, you know, could just do a little bit less than that. All right, so really paying attention to where this eyebrow is important. It comes down a little bit further than the center. Let me scoot it over. All right, so right about here, I would say. And again, these are individual little hairs like the lashes. So pay attention to where they're growing. And my base, the base of my lines look a little bit thick. They don't look like that on the paper. So that's just me getting warmed up. So try to be careful with your pencil here. And it does look like I'm going to run out of a little bit of space. Learning how to do eyebrows is very important and part of the lesson, so bear with me here. It looks like if I were to measure the brow line, I think it's a little bit lower than this. All right, direction of the hairs is what we want to learn here. Single application. Some of them grow up, and then some of them grow away. They have like a little mole. And we have some shading to do on this part of the eye. It's a little bit too dark. Let's see. Back it up a little bit. I cannot see their whole eyebrow in the image. but I'm going to complete it for you the way that it probably exists. So putting an individual hair for the texture, and then choosing the right direction, that's what we want to do for the eyebrows. And we don't want to do too much, less is more. This part of the eye has a little bit of a highlight. I can't fit both of these on here, but it is lighter. Maybe pull the camera up higher. They have some freckles too, this person's face. We could include some of those irregular freckles, and then pulling it back and looking, you can really see how much darker and more round this part is. So we could really do a value check. And add some more contrast there. Looking at this, their eyelid is much more round, and it has a wider width here. So that's an easy fix if you want to fix that. If you see those kind of irregularities or just things that don't match up, can correct them and go in. And this is why eyelashes go in last, because now if your lid is not correct, look what happens. So it's a valuable lesson here. This is the #1 reason why you don't want to put your lashes in too early. Okay, because if I want to raise that lid up and correct that shape, which is not entirely crucial, it's just going to drive me nuts, but I'll probably end up drawing this again a few more times anyways. So you learn the first time from your mistakes, right? All right, so other than the waterline needing some perfecting and really kind of trying to create that highlight right there, I'd be pretty satisfied with this. And you can add some more details to the iris if you like, and finish your lashes. Make sure you're turning in a completed eye. It would be nice if these were completely finished, not halfway done. So if you need 2 sessions on this, you can submit it twice, but make sure that you complete this and turn it in with your name on it.